What's up, nerds on Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to episode 2 of technically week 4 of March of Monsters. We are back with Jade Cocoon 2, and you have to excuse the white line here. This is actually sunlight. Like, you see, that is not a glitch or anything, that is just sunlight. Because like I said last time, this is the first time I'm recording, same day by the way, this is the first time recording in my new flat. I have a beautiful window right there and it has afternoon sun and I don't have any curtains or blinders or whatever. So I don't have any way to make it darker. Right now I just put what's the word I'm looking for? A blanket cover, more or less, over one of the open windows so that at least most of the light is blocked off. I even waited half an hour before recording when I sat down to record technically. Like, the first episode was way before. I even, like I said, sat down and waited half an hour because I have like 2 windows to open like this, and then up above one, I don't know if that is, if I can open that, but it is like one above, one small one that made a real great white bar right about here. That looked awesome. Alright, so last time we got this funky tail, and now I think all that we have to do is, jump in to our first forest. I hope, sorry, I hope the sounds from outside aren't that bad, but then again, this is a very quiet neighborhood in very quiet times, so yeah. Alright, the interesting thing about this game is that, as you see, I can select which forest I want to go to at any given point. I can go into the fire forest, go to the first island or part or whatever, and after I'm done with that I can go back out into the first one of earth, and then to the second one of earth, and then go out and then first of water, whatever, like completely however I want to do that. And I think I'll either go with fire or earth first to get like now I think it will be better to get a monster of a element that I don't have, so that I could switch around as much as I want. Because I was thinking about like building up the like fire side or the earth side or both of them. But I think it would be better if we just get one of each first. One of each first, and then we'll go and try and get more monsters for elements of our choosing. The thing is, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places to put your monsters, but if I remember correctly, you can only have 7 monsters with you. So there will basically be at least one element where you're missing one monster. Like the way I did it, if I remember correctly, like last time I played it, which has been ages, I had 3 fire monsters, or 1 fire earth, whatever. Earth was full as well. The water row was full, and so I didn't have the wind, like the middle part here. So I could never actually switch to wind. So I could use the 1 wind monster here, or 1 fire monster here, whatever I wanted. But I could never actually switch to wind because I didn't have a middle monster, so every monster would attack me and I would lose. What I could do is, let's say I take the wind-water point to the left there. If I leave that one open, then I could have 2 wind monsters, or 1 wind, 1 fire, and 2 water monsters, and I could still use every single rotation. Nope, we don't want water side in front. I think I'll start with the earth. Nah, you know what? Right now, I think just starting with the fire side is... I mean, I can switch at any given point, so I think the only time that is actually useful, or that is actually useful to have something in front and not a like this, an empty field, is when the enemy has initiative, because then they attack before you can do anything. And if you don't have any monsters up front, then you are basically dead. Alright, so at first the fights aren't that hard, but then again our monsters aren't that strong anyway, so we took quite a beating so far. So I think we'll go back to first Earth for the shield, and then go back to fire to attack. Though if I remember correctly, there were some attacks, maybe even the Valley's attack that this thing does, that go behind a shield. Alright, let's use Barret. By the way, I might seem I might seem a bit out of it every now and then. Haha. Oh, damn it. That is too strong. I might be... I mean, I don't think I'm screwed, but... do I have an item to heal? I mean, I can just use the flame book to see if I can do damage. Oh wow, that was enough to kill the little one. So all in all, I can live the next hit no matter what. That's great, that's great. And we're faster anyway. Yeah, like, I might seem a bit out of it every now and then. Because I'm just, in the last few days, a lot of things happened. Mukinak. That could be the thing that we fought now, every now and then. I don't know. But anyway, we got a new monster that we can hatch as soon as we get out of here. But first, we just want to do a bit more battle. Great thing that this thing attacks first, because we know this guy, our little, whatever his name was, Twingo I think, can live a hit, and now we are guaranteed to live at least one hit because of the barrier. And this thing is... oh yeah, that is a thing that always confused me when I was younger. Because as far as I know, I do not have the ability to choose regular attack. Like, I can only do a regular attack. I can only do...
Don't be so picky. Just eat it. Hey, listen. Can you hear that? Some strange sound. What's this? Hey, Kahu, do something. What?
oh, we're poisoned.
I feel kind of good. I'm Molly.
Poison gas, because sure, why not? So yeah, I don't have the... oh, that thing, I remember.
I can't move. That gas. I can't talk. Looking at me. Who? Phew. What's with her? She keeps sniffing around. Oh, I'm dizzy again. Hey, sleepyhead, wake up! Huh? Is that you, Nico? Oh, what happened? Don't give me what happened. Someone set a trap for us around here. That's terrible. Who'd do that? Huh? I've got leaves in my mouth. Ugh, it tastes awful. So bitter. Ugh. Stop making a big fuss. It's herbs. Herbs? Are you okay? Did you get your feeling back? Nico, did you give me these herbs? Wow, you're pretty nice. Of course not. They were stuffed in my mouth when I woke up. So, who did it? That girl? I thought it was a dream. What are you saying? Huh? Kahu, are you still sleeping? No, I saw her. I did. She had a blue face, bright red hair, saw her. Then what about the herbs?
We were safe, so whatever. Come on, stop being silly. Let's go find the orb.
There's no explanation. He offered an explanation.
Oh my, a sudden dilemma! The ordeal of the orb suddenly overcame Kahu. Yep, it's a poison gas attack.
Or actually, that clumsy Kahu just stumbled into some strange flower trap. A mysterious girl appears before the eyes of a half-dreaming Kahu. Is she a friend or is she a foe? Well, as you can see, there's no way on Earth she'd be a foe. So has our heroine finally arrived? Hey, wait! I'm a woman and I'm right here! What's the meaning of this?
Alright. So, what was I saying? Yeah, seem a bit out of it every now and then because these past few days I do get better sleep than... or did get better sleep than before, but somehow, like, on in the afternoon, it just, everything crashes down. That's why I got a cup of coffee. Maybe that helps for at least a little bit, because all I want to do is do at least this one recording. If I can manage more, great. If I don't, then, well, tomorrow is another day. Let's go to the next one. Either that... I mean, I have to go ahead anyway, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next one, and then I'm gonna straight work back out. Do I? Yes, go to temple, because A, it, as far as I remember, it regenerates my health, and B, I can hatch the egg and have a healer with me. Hopefully a healer, because I don't know what that is. Maybe it is the same. Maybe it's the same thing that attacked us all the time. This squid thing, but I think the first egg you find every time is predetermined. Not quite sure, but I think. Yeah. Whatever. Just get it over with. Hatch an egg. Mukinak or Muchinach, whatever. Oh, that thing. Ew. It has the attack Vali, which was the attack that we got hit with all this time, I think, right? I think I'm just gonna call it Muchi, because that is like, or Muki. Muchi. I think I'll pronounce it Muchi. She is now keeping one beast. Can I... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was the problem. That I need to go to the arena to level up in order to take more monsters with me. So when I talked about having only 7 possible monsters in the party, I might just not have been far enough in the game to actually have more with me. I don't know, we'll see. Let's just do it.
Gonna go at it today? Bring some cool beasts.
Why does her voice sound like they recorded it like from far away, from a booth somewhere, and not like the rest? I don't know. Okay. 10 reputation points, sure. I mean, either we are able to do it or we lose. I mean, that's the 2 possible outcomes, right? We fought this guy before, right? Or did the instructor just have the same monster combination? I don't know. Alright, let's see how much damage. Yeah, that's decent damage, but then again, its defense gets increased every turn and in between and something like that. Ah, damn it. But yeah, we're dealing good damage. And our barrier is still standing, so we can just wail on them, at least for now. Bam, and that killed for some reason. Its defense parameter went up, but for some reason we still killed. Same here. Did it just... Does his defense upgrade just last for one round, or I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, 2 fire type monsters. Let's see. I mean, 2 attacks. The barrier should be able to withstand 2 attacks, I think. And the thing is, he won't switch out. There's no way he will switch out right now. Because why would he? He doesn't have any other combinations. So all I can do is see if we can take those hits. Yeah, we can. Because that thing that we're fighting against, like each and every one of those monsters basically has a speciality. And those monsters... Oh, by the way, we won it because we just plowed through the middle. Totally forgot about that. And the monsters we fought against right now were just like... This guy, that much I remember, incredibly strong, but takes a lot of MP to attack. The guy we have just basically completely... what's the word I'm looking for? Basically middle of the road. Our Twingo is really defensive, but doesn't have any offensive capabilities, or like it can attack, but just doesn't do any damage. Haha. But we should be able to kill. Once more for the road for this little guy. That could kill. Yes, that kills. And then one more attack and we win. So that should have been it, right? Yeah. Okay, we need more BeastHunter War. I have no idea what BeastHunter War is, but I probably PvP. Oops. Nope, never mind. So now we should be able to go to the Room of Life and get our 3rd monster with us. Right?
Harvest anything? Or do you need regeneration?
See, her voice has some reverberation, like, which makes sense in a calm temple-like thing, like here. But in the arena, like, she actually sounds like she was recorded from, like, behind a glass or something like that. Beast Kennel and Beast Pickup. Yes, it works. Mochi, you come with me. So I could place it somewhere here, but that would make no sense. I could place it on the right here, but that wouldn't make any sense either because it doesn't have any earth attacks. Here I can place it anywhere and it can attack, but if I don't place it in the middle, it doesn't really make any sense. So, like I said, it might be a better idea to not go back to the water area, but to go to the fire area to get a 2nd fire type. Or to the earth area and get an earth type. Because I think they still attack if they don't have an attack for that specific type. But just the regular attack that doesn't do anything. You know what? Sure, let's jump... Sorry. Let's jump straight into the fire type, fire forest. And like I said, that's the great thing about this whole thing. I can freely switch around. But if I remember correctly, like we went through water 1. We went through water 1 and we went back through fire 2 after water 1. Like in water 2 we went back, if I remember correctly. That thing is really fast, but doesn't really, doesn't take hits. It dies pretty much instantly, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Was that one of the attacks that goes through the barrier? No, I don't think so. Anyway, so I think if I remember correctly, when we go back to the water forest, we do have to go through water 1 again. But I think the princess vine is already open, so we just have to go through the whole thing. Monsters will be respawned, I think. But we don't have to go through all the ogre vines. And that guy I really like. Like, I absolutely love its design. And oh my goodness. I do not remember what the first monster is that we get here. Let's just see how much damage we do. Like I said, I think the first monsters in every single area the first monster is always the same that you get in every playthrough. But it might be that guy. It might be the like fluffy looking other guy that we fought before. I don't know. We will see. It might just be the cat-like thing that we fought before. We'll see about that. I have no idea. Yeah, Mookie or Moochie levels up. That's great. And here's to hoping. Oh, who are you guys?
Hey, what are you guys doing in such a place?
Strongest divine beast quiz. What are the strongest divine beasts in the world?
Okay. So the thing is, I think Chews are the fire types. Those guys, you always see from their masks what kind of monsters they are using. The thing is, I don't really remember what they were called.
I bet it's Choose.
I know. Choose are the
Yes.
best.
So
Choose are the best.
basically you find those guys or similar guys every now and then. Nice, we got an egg. You find similar kinds of guys every now and then, and they will always ask you what the best monster type is, and you just have to answer with whatever the type is they prefer. But like I said, I mean, we just basically just started, so I have no idea about the names. Because it's not just that every fire type is a Chew or whatever, because there are Chew water and wind types, I think. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this game. Oops. Alright, let's attack. Because that should kill one of them. Nah, not completely. But we do live basically both attacks. Wow. Those guys really don't have any attack strength. That would be the same thing with our Twingo, I think. Like, if they attack with their Agni attack, that is, I think, some kind of special attack. That probably does way more damage, but their regular attack is nothing. But we win. I probably will go back to the temple after we are done with this. Can we go past it? No, we cannot. Oh, that little thing. I don't know what its name is, but I love it. I mean, look at it. Isn't it cute? The one to the left, not the one in the middle. Oh, damn. He should survive. Yeah, he survives. Nice. Bury it, and then we're gonna attack with our cactus. Bam! Destroy the little one. Great. Always go for the little ones. A horrible thing to say. But in games like this, completely legitimate. And our little guy in the back levels up quite a lot, which is great. Do we get an egg? Yes! I didn't see what it was called. Doesn't really matter. Do we want to fight that guy? I mean, the answer is yes. But I want him to turn around. Because there is... Yeah, now we have the initiative. Which means I'll set up a barrier without him being able to attack me, I think. Or does he attack this turn? I don't think so. No, he doesn't. So we can just wait on him and we will at least live one hit. As in, we don't take damage with this one burn shot. I'm gonna use this guy now for once, just to see. He should be able. Oh wow, should be able to live one hit easily. Yes, yes, yes. It was just a normal attack, so we are good, and that should kill. Yes, it does. So, wild battles just give you experience. I don't think that you can get items from it. Just experience, nothing else. But I mean, we need experience anyway, so. That's great. So the thing is, like I said, I'm gonna save, gonna go to the next area, and then I'm gonna go and hatch the 2 eggs that we got right now. And then we might go back to the water side of things. I don't know. But first let's go to the temple. Let's hatch the monsters. I won't do that after every single egg that I'm getting. Or after every single stage, but in the beginning it is pretty important to have a team, basically. And like I said, having like 2 fire monsters would be pretty beneficial. Let's hatch eggs. Why do I only have this one? Oh, it's that little fella. It has the ability speed up 1. Ooh. We're gonna name it Tiki Drag. You know what? Let's just call it Tiki. Tiki sounds good. Wait, I'm curious.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you too. Items. Do I have? Oh, a cognate was ups Aug strength. Oh. Okay, so let's see. Status. Cactus. What kind of monster are you? You're a Mao type. That's in like upper right corner. It's a Mao. We have a Na. We have a Gara. Okay. We don't have an Og. Og, basically short for ogre probably. Are like the big guys that we just fought with the very small limbs but big hands and forearms, whatever. And this item would increase their strength, which is great. And I thought it was an egg because it kind of looked like an egg, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
For anything, leave it to me.
So I think we're gonna drop off the guy in the back, the water guy. And pick it back up as soon as we can increase our numbers. Yes, I'll take this little guy with me. But I will place it to the left. Because I could have placed it to the right. So it would have been fire and earth. But then I wouldn't have any possibility of letting it rest for mana, for MP. Because they only regenerate MP when they are not attacking. Which means if it's attacking, no matter how I spin it, then it won't ever gather MP back or regenerate MP unless I specifically give it an item. So I think with this I have still 2 attacking fire types. Yeah, we have to go through Water 1 again. But like I said, I don't think we'll have to find the key spores, right? Yep, that looks open to me. We can go through the ogre vines and we can get more items. Like they have respawned, but if I remember correctly, eggs do not respawn. So basically it's just normal items, nothing else. See, and that's why I wanted 2 fire types. Now we can just plow through them. And we still have, yes, that's great. And we still have our earth type to set up a barrier. We don't have a healer, but then again, we didn't have a healer before anyway, because our water type just did an attack as well. Which I'm totally okay with. Totally okay with. It's just I really would like a water type as a healer. Mugwort, which is a healing item. Once again, rotate the camera. There had been times where... Okay, this could be a Kalma. Yeah. Great. There had been times where I ran through this game, like when I had to go through a level to get through to a level that I was already at. Where I would just run and constantly rotate the camera. My mom came in once and asked what the heck's wrong with that game, and I was like, yeah, well, that's just how I play it. She didn't really understand, but it was just for me to, I don't know, see if I miss anything. I won't do that on recording because that can get disorienting very fast for other people. And with this, we should be done. So I think, did we get an item? Did we get an egg? By the way, we got a second shield. We got something. I don't remember what it was. Like I said, been a while since I played this game. And it's not that bad. A Jade Cocoon picked up. Ah, yes. I kind of remember. But I'm not quite sure, so I will shut up about it, because it's... Every now and then it's not bad if I don't know everything. We're just gonna, once again, just attack. I freaking love when it's attacking. It's like... And burn hit, that's it. Love it. I mean, our little guy, Tiki, still looks pretty freaky.
Are you a beast hunter? How's it going?
Huh? What's with you? How are you dressed? You call yourself a beast hunter?
Yes.
Doesn't the mask get in the way? I'm looking for the orbs. What are you doing?
Working. Work. I'm setting traps where the scum are likely to trod. It doesn't matter to me. But don't go stepping around there. You'll get paralyzed.
It was you. Hey, dude, this guy set that trap.
Are those traps for Kalma? What kinds? Strong ones?
Just Kalma in general.
We had a rough time thanks to this guy's traps.
What are you grumbling about? Who's the tiny one? Are you a divine beast, too? Ah, well, you know what? Somewhere in this forest is a huge dragon Kalma. They call it the incarnation of Kamu. The incarnation of the dragon god of darkness. Cool?
Cool.
It sounds really strong. I want to see it.
You might have already seen it. It usually takes the form of a human. The story's famous around here. Appears as a blue girl. Hey, have you seen her?
Does she have red hair?
What? Where did you see her?
In the forest before this one. In the ogre vine.
Boy, you sure are lucky. It's amazing you survived meeting her.
That girl's the dragon Kalma you were talking about? Really? Kalma is the enemy, right? If so, that girl surely can't be Kalma. She saved me in the ogre vine, right?
But you know, some guys have seen that one turn into a dragon, got it?
Oh, I get it. I'm sure that girl is a good Kalma.
Whether good or bad, hunting Kalma is our job. Have you forgotten that? If you're a beast hunter worth his salt, you know that, right?
Well, yeah, but she definitely isn't a Kalma.
Look, the ogre vine's spewing spores. Get yourself going.
Alright, so he said something about the paralyzation trap, but the thing is,
Huh?
I can't believe you. Haven't you learned?
Yeah, okay, same thing.
Avoid it. Gotta get the key spore, or we can't go forward.
As he said, we need...
You're awful.
We just needed to get this, so we had to trigger the trap anyway. But this time no strange dreams or girls or whatever. And, I mean, as always, March of Monsters, 5 episodes, so this will just be a sneak peek of this game. So I don't think it's a big deal that I talk about stuff every now and then.
Be prepared. No worries. Yeah, really.
Yeah, the warehouse, man. You find that guy every now and then, and it's just he says the same thing every time, but I love it. Flawed stone, pretty stone. I can't remember. I think you can somehow like take a few flawed stones, make a pretty stone out of it, take a few pretty stones, make something else out of it. Don't really remember.
Save up for a rainy day. Yeah, really.
Oh, love it. He's the same guy that is in the temple. So it is like basically one bank system. You don't have to come back here to get the items that you deposited. So yeah, in every single forest there is, at least at the beginning, one important NPC. In this, you might have guessed it, it's the girl, and we meet her now and then, every now and then I think. Like I know you meet her more often, but I don't remember if I've ever played to a part where she has become important or anything. And I freaking love that frog thing? Question mark? Bam. I think if I remember correctly, this one is one of those that... Okay, no, that was a lot of damage. Okay, great that it attacks first. Because now we can set up a barrier and attack with the fire guys. I thought this was one of the monsters or creatures or whatever, beasts, that just did some status effects. Because fighting against those is pretty easy because they don't attack. Like, they attack after 2 or 3 status moves. And then they attack with their regular attacks, so basically you get a free win every single time. But I was wrong and I wanted to heal the other guy. Bury it. Okay, great. Great. That wasn't strong enough to destroy our barrier. But that, yeah. Water types aren't the most sturdy monsters. Like, I think the, let's call it flimsiest monsters are wind monsters. I mean, depending on the monster, once again. But I think then, like water... Oh, there she is.
Oh, did I surprise you? Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. Was it you who gave me the bitter herbs?
It's no use. The girl obviously doesn't understand.
I am Kahu. Understand? I'm Kahu. Looking for the orb. See?
Kahu. Looking orb?
Hey, amazing. She can talk.
Not Kabu. Kahu. Got it? Kahu. Hey, who are you? You're not Kalma, right?
Kalma? What Kalma?
Huh? They're divine beasts. They turn into people.
Beast? You're not beast.
I thought so. So you're not Kalma. I'm so glad.
Huh? Glad? You're not beast. Glad?
I love it how he... Damn, she's tall. I love how he started talking very simple,
Here's your name.
and then he just switched to
Where do you come from?
complete sentences.
Forest. You're from forest.
From the forest. Hey, Nico, is there a village in the forest?
Who knows? Never heard of one. I wouldn't be surprised, though.
From forest. Everyone gone. Just want leave forest.
Want to leave the forest? I get it. You want to leave the forest? But leave the forest like that, and the beast hunters will catch you. They all think Cure is Kalma.
Elrim grant wish. Light deep in forest.
explorers looking for the orb too? So if you find the orb, you can be the same as everyone? I get it. I see. We're sure to find orb. Grant wish, okay?
Come on. What are you doing, Kahu? You're gonna become Kalma.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was something.
Orb? What orb?
The orb is the light, deep in the forest, like you said, Cure. I'm looking for that light too. Understand?
Kapu same cure? Kapu not same others?
I am like you, Cure. Look at this. Ta-da!
Huh? Tail? Kapu tail? Kapu not same others.
See? I'm not the same as the others. I'm the same as Cure, right?
Same. Cure, Kapu, same.
And we're going. What a nice girl. Like, that makes sense. She just wants to leave the forest, and for that she wants to be the same as everyone else, because like Kahu said, going out like this will definitely get her killed, because that looks more like a Kalma than a human. That sucks. By the way, no one ever talked about the tail.
Kahu, weaponizer. Kahu, devil.
She sucks.
Cut that out! Don't teach her that stuff, you little devil, you!
Kapu good man. Angel friend.
Angel? You mean her?
Don't laugh, silly. She's pretty nice after all.
Like, Nico is... I don't know. I don't know what to make of her. Oh. Enemy fight! So, we're gonna do the same. All over again, set up a barrier. Oh, totally forgot. They can evolve. So, when they get a specific level requirement, they evolve. The thing is, they, as you just saw, they evolve mid-battle. So, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember that little guy. Oh, I love him so much. I guess either we just hit the perfect level. Was it level 10? Are they both level 10? That could be it. It could be the level 10 is... Nope. Twingo is level 9. I have no idea why he evolved. Maybe like some evolutions are basically event locked, as in you just have to find a specific, do a specific event first. I don't know, but whatever the reason, we got 2 evolutions, and I mean, just take a look at Cactus. It reminds me of Garfield. Just, I mean, right? Kinda. Up speed by 15. Yay. Okay, let's fight the next Kalma. At least I'm pretty sure that guy's a Kalma again. Yeah. We were right. And it's a Tumakada. Basically, we set up buried as always. That's such a freaky, like, all in all it looks pretty regularly crab-like. But then you look at its teeth and basically the whole body is its mouth, and it just think about that thing coming at you. Ugh. And that should do, yeah. Didn't hit us, so it doesn't matter how much damage it would have done. And it's gone. And we got the next cocoon. If I remember correctly, like, once again, I don't know, by the way, the light is gone, yay. If I remember correctly, the cocoons are needed to merge monsters, or merge divine beasts. You don't merge divine beasts together, you merge one beast and one cocoon together, if I remember correctly. But But we'll have to take a look at that later on. Oh, ah, damn it. That guy was sleeping. I don't know if we could have somehow, what's the word I'm looking for? Snuck up on it. Power snatch, that... Okay, it didn't do much to Twingo, but last time it did quite a lot to this little fella. So, since the ability is called Power Snatch, it might just be that depending on the attack stat of the enemy, it gets weaker or stronger. Because Twingo doesn't really have a high attack stat. I didn't take a look at it, but we know that it doesn't do any damage. So it would make sense that Power Snatch doesn't do damage to it. By the way, this guy is already level 9, so he might also evolve soon. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Sooner or later. Whoa, we are at 46 minutes already. I was planning on having like half an hour episodes again, but nope. Doesn't seem to be the case. And you know what? I don't mind. This game isn't really suited for short episodes. That's the thing. Everything is a bit slow and there's a lot of talking. So having... Oops. Hitting the microphone. Having longer episodes is not a bad thing. I won't promise that every single one will be that long, but I mean... Since we're here already, we're gonna do that level. Like, we're gonna... Ah, yeah, the healing plant, which can be used once. And I think, like, if we get back in, it's still withered, right? Yeah. So either it only regenerates when we go completely out of it and then back in, or after a few fights. I can't remember. Like, I know there was a way... You know what? Screw it. Let's fight the boss. Let's fight the boss. Maybe we'll be able to do like one whole forest an episode. That would be cool. I can't promise anything, but that would be cool, right? HP back book. So basically a healing spell for myself, I think. Ran into a monster because I didn't rotate the camera. With this guy, we're just gonna attack. Like, Tiki's design I really like. The only problem I have with it is that it's basically just a head with legs. Like, there's too little distinction between its head and its body. So if it was like, if it just had its head and then a bit of this and then the body, it would look great. But so it's just a bit too freaky looking. Oh, cutscene. Like, real cutscene. That might be the boss. I totally don't remember this. I have no idea what's happening right now. But whatever it is, it looks really cool. Like, PS2... Yeah, that's the boss. PS2 might not be the best graphics in comparison to today, but like scenic? Yes, absolutely. Okay, okay. Skill hold sounds like an ability that can... Cannot use special attacks. Is Buried a special attack? I have no idea. Because, I mean, Agni looks like a special attack. That is not a physical attack. But then again, Buried could just be a special skill, not not count as an attack. And by the way, this whole thing, look, that thing just looks really cool. I'm just gonna attack it again. I think we should live whatever hit, because, I mean, Twingo didn't take too much damage, right? Medinis, which is a healing skill. Damn it. didn't heal too much. Skip. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. We attack. Basically took... Yeah, burn hit isn't grayed out or anything. I don't know if it's like that. Oh, okay. I can use an item, but it will... The enemy is just looking around. I like it. I can use an item, but it will use the last formation that I used. So I can't just switch to fire and use an item and fire will attack. Because in this case it would use earth because I used earth last time. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Book of Power Battle Words restores 50 HP to friends. Oh yeah, I can't use like stuff like Mugwort and all of that are not not items that I can use in battle. The books are battle items that I can use in battle, as the name suggests. Totally forgot about that. And we defeated the boss, I think. Hopefully. I mean, that has to be the boss, right? Has to be. Experience earned. Everyone level up. Come on. Level 12. Level. Oh, wow. That's a whole lot of experience. And we picked the water place up. Whatever that is. That is probably... Oh. Cocoon. Cocoon. That's why it's called Jade Cocoon. Warps from Renegade to water place, water forest. We can already warp here. Or does it just mean we can warp to the next thing? I don't know, but we got a few things. We got a heal cross, whatever that is. Jujuba. Ups Na strength. I think wasn't the starfish a Na? I'm not quite sure. Restores 50 HP to friends. I think that is also a battle item. Okay, let's see. Do I have any Nas? Because I think Tiki was a Chu. No, it was a Ku. Gara and Mao. Okay. There's something like I never actually learned what was. Because I know, like I said, Orc are the ogre-looking guys. That makes sense. But other than that, I never actually learned what is. Mao also kind of makes sense. In terms of Mao cat, like in Japanese you would say Mew, I think, right? Yeah. And Mao is kind of like, you could say in German that a cat makes Mao or Meow or whatever, so...
Not as much as you, sir. But do you put Og Divine Beasts on the fire formation?
I mean, yes.
Oh, of course. If you're a man, the special attacks inflict big damage, even if you lose health points. A man among men, born to attack, live to attack. That is an Og.
Cognite picked up. So another item to strengthen Augs. I just don't have an Aug. I would love to have one. Good sir, if you have an Aug egg. An Aug egg, give the Aug egg to me. But no, you don't. You just give me an item to strengthen Augs when I said that I'm not using Augs. Although he said I'm not using as much as you do. So... Okay, since we're almost at an hour again, we're gonna go ahead and save. Alright, the save file. And yes, we're gonna continue. I hope there's not a cutscene because I wanna warp back to the palace. Yes, temple, whatever. Almost the same, almost. Because... Okay. Is it Kikinek and Co? I think is where the... Yeah, exactly. The warehouse is.
Be prepared. No worries. Yeah, really.
I don't know, that always cracked me up. And my little brother used to watch me play this game quite a lot. And he didn't understand, like, I didn't understand English at that time that well. Like, at the time I played it again, I understood it better, but he He didn't understand a word, but that guy always was our favorite. So every now and then we would go to him without the intention of putting anything there, like of using the warehouse. What was the first thing that I just put in? Because, oh, the Jujuba ups Na strength. Yeah, I don't have a Na with me at the moment. I love him.
Find something good in the forest? I'll take it off your hands.
So... Okay. I can buy... Oh, I completely forgot. I can actually... Ooh! I can actually buy eggs. I think each of them I can buy once. Ganikaraj of Gara Divine Beasts. I don't remember what that was. Slimmic, I know, is the little tadpole thing that we had as a... Like in the tutorial fight. The little healer. Luke or Luch is the big ogre guy with the small arms but big forearms. Michael Koch was the cracked egg thing that walks around. So Ganikaraj was that the little spinning top guy? Oops. I think it might be the spinning top. Might have been the spinning top guy that ups defense.
Be prepared. No worries. Yeah, really.
I want to use the warehouse. I want to take the Floodstone, Pretty Stone, and Cute Gem. Because like I said, I think you can merge them to make better ones later. And I'm pretty sure they are only there to sell. Oh yes, 25, 100, 200. Oh yes. Pretty Stone, yes. Cute Gem, sure. I could sell that as well for a bigger backpack. But I don't think I'll do it. What I will do is I will buy 2. Like I think I could buy all of the eggs, right? Yeah, I could. I mean, I don't have anything right. You know what? I'm gonna buy all of them. Okay, I can buy them more than once. Totally forgot about that. I think these are basically the basic monster types. And from those, those are the most reliable ones, I'd say.
Hey, I did it. Look. I caught a Kalma.
Yeah, this will take a few more minutes.
Come this way.
Okay, Kahu. Defeating Kalma will help you become a full-fledged beast hunter. Sealed Kalma becomes seed beasts when purified in the Room of Life. These seed beasts are needed to create strong divine beasts. Exactly. Now you can merge the next seed beast. Yeah, okay, that's it. So, this guy, we have a merge fee, of course, doesn't matter. And I think we get 50, let's call it yen, and 5 reputation points, because it says price there. And if you merge that with an existing monster, the existing monster will get the ability Skill Break. Although I don't know if you can merge a fire type with a water type. If you can, then it doesn't give it a water type attack, because you can't set a fire type on the water end. You can set a fire type on fire, wind, and earth, but you can't set it in water. Same, you can set a water type on fire. You can set a wind type on earth. You can set an earth type on wind. That's the only restrictions. And they would get the ability Skill Break. Blocks poison special attacks. And it would get the skill Precocious. Earns 10% more experience points, which is always great. And we got this guy, a Q. Same thing, and we would get the Valis attack and Wisdom up. I don't know, like, we have one guy who has Valis as an attack. I just don't know if... if they get stronger. Oh! It's that little guy. Oh, I love him. Looch. You know what? We're gonna stick to the name Looch. Garnicarage. Oh, that's the same thing that we have. It has something? Earth power. Probably just strengthens. Wednesday. Spooky. Howler. Hulk. Oh, look. Peanut. Peanut works for this little guy. And we're gonna hatch a Slimic. Or Slimic. Yes, that's the little guy. It has the ability Guts. Whatever that is. And we're gonna name it... Dot. Sure, Dot sounds cute. Michael Koch. Yeah, that's this little guy. His ability MP recovery. And has the attack Atsula, which, if I remember correctly, is just putting the enemy to sleep. So that is completely burp. Oh yes, please. That is a completely useless ability in my opinion, because it's Atsula, then the better version is Atslan, and then there's something else, I think. And Atsula has the smallest chance to put the enemy to sleep out of all of those, and doesn't do damage. So basically, when you attack with this monster, there is just a percentage chance that you put the enemy to sleep. That's it. Nothing else. It's basically if you play Pokemon and all of your Pokemon only have Sing. Like, yes, you can put the enemy to sleep, and then what? Anyway, we did all that. That's great. Sure, sure. And if I remember correctly, like a merge beasts was not possible right now. So if I remember correctly, you have to be at least, I think, level 13 or 15. 15 sounds right, but I think this game had like a stranger level cap. Because normally you would say like level 10, level 15, level 20, something like that. Dragon Quest has 11, and I think this game had 13 or something like that. Not quite sure if I'm correct. Nope, it isn't. I am incorrect because our main guy is level 13. Doesn't matter. By the way, look at Twingo's health. 173 health, while our Cactus has 130 and our Tiki has 99. That's not a whole lot. Anyway, this episode is almost as long as the first one. If I can manage it, I would love to make 1 hour or like 3/4 hour long episodes or 1 hour episodes with this game, because it makes more sense for this game. And when I'm done with Dark Chronicle, Dark Cloud 2, which will resume in the week after I upload this, then I might actually just come back to this game and play through it. Because it just, like I said, this game has an incredible charm, and also it is, for what it is incredibly dark. Like tonally and color-wise and all. That's just, it's an incredible, interesting contrast, I think. But anyway, we will have a few more episodes of this, at least 3 more, like I said, and then we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Renegade, Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.